Although there's nothing majorly unique about the best of 5 series concept, even though I don't think it's been done very much lately, imagine, if you will, 2 men competing for 1 manager. Explained in my Impetus short stories, Jack Ross and Jimmy Stevens must compete for the honour of having Gillian Day, their own manager, to themselves. With the 2 squared up at 2 apiece, it seems as though only 1 man can control their own destiny. However, well, I'll let you listen to it. But let's just say it ends up really cool, and I think it was a really cool story leading up to it, with Gillian Day really dangling the carrot in front of her 2 boys and try and manipulate and control the 2 boys in her own way. Another interesting storyline that I feel like I placed in the 100 episodes of Impetus was the Ricky Matthews saga, especially what happened after he lost the World Impetus Championship. Do you remember the John Cena Embrace the Hate storyline from 2012? Well, essentially, long story short, Kane came back in his mask and told Cena to embrace the hate from the fans. I feel like this story could have been executed way better and way longer, but I feel like that's something that they really could have lengthened out over time. So much so that I decided to book it myself. Imagine the heroic babyface like John Cena, who never gives up and does it all for the fans, actually punches one of his fans in the face. This happened to my Impetus hero of Ricky Matthews, and although he didn't exactly get tempted to embrace the hate, he had his reputation and love for the fans questioned by the villainous Stephen Dreadful. Again, another unique tale for a babyface to go through, which leads me into a perfect segue, the Empty Arena match. Now, although we've seen a lot of cool Empty Arena matches, I believe the Empty Arena match between Ricky Matthews and Stephen Dreadful, even though fiction, I feel like it was really well executed and actually made sense of the stipulation itself. During the early parts of their rivalry, Stephen believes Ricky's passion and motivation comes from the fans, and as a result he challenges the hero to the Empty Arena match so that he can prove that Ricky is nothing without them, to prove that Ricky's power and strength and heart only comes from the crowd's motivation and nothing else. Another unique execution of a stipulation match that I feel like I did was the idea of a tournament. Now, we all love tournaments, don't get me wrong. They allow you to create multiple stories throughout an entire night or even a few weeks. But they're really overdone. When assembling my first tournament, I wanted to be different, and I was thinking, well, how exactly can I do that? I decided to create a 12-man bracket. Now, the first round places 12 people in one-on-one matches, creating 6 first-round matches. However, rather than the second round being another group of one-on-one matches, all the winners from the first round go into a triple threat match each. The winner of those 2 triple threat matches go on to a one-on-one at the finals. Now, not only did I do this with singles competitors, I did this with tag teams as well. And I just feel like adding those triple threat matches into that second round just makes it a lot more interesting. It breaks it up a lot better.